My life turned out terrible and it's all my fault. Original post. I 31F don't even know where to begin. My life has been one long series of disappointments, and I'm just so tired of everything. It feels like every time I try to get back on my feet, something happens to knock me down again. I used to have dreams, I wanted to travel, build a career, maybe even start a family. But here I am, stuck in the same dead-end job, living paycheck to paycheck, with nothing to show for it. It's like I'm just existing, not really living. Every day is the same routine: wake up, go to work, come home, try to sleep, and do it all over again. I don't even know what I'm working for anymore. My friends have all moved on with their lives, getting married, having kids, buying homes. And here I am, alone in my tiny apartment, with nothing but my regrets and my bills for company. I feel like I've made every wrong choice possible. I dated the wrong people, stayed in the wrong jobs, and now I'm paying for it. I look at myself in the mirror, and I don't even recognize the person staring back at me. Where did it all go wrong? To make matters worse, I recently found out that my ex, who I thought was the one, is now engaged to someone else. It's like a knife to the heart every time I see a post about their perfect life on social media. I try to be happy for him, but it's hard not to feel like I'm the one who lost out. I know I sound pathetic, but I just don't see the point anymore. I'm so tired of feeling like this. I don't know what I'm asking for. Maybe some advice? Maybe just someone to tell me that it's going to get better, even though it doesn't feel like it will. Update, 5 days later. Well, I guess life really has a way of throwing curveballs. After reading all of your comments and doing some serious soul searching, I made a decision that surprised even me. I'm joining the army. I know it sounds drastic, but hear me out. I've been stuck in this rut for so long, feeling like I'm not going anywhere, and I realized that what I need is a complete change, something that will push me out of my comfort zone and give me a sense of purpose again. I'm tired of feeling like my life is just passing me by while I sit on the sidelines. It wasn't an easy decision. I'm scared, to be honest. I've never done anything like this before, and the thought of leaving everything behind, my apartment, my job, what little stability I have, is terrifying. But at the same time, it feels like exactly what I need. A fresh start, a new challenge, and the chance to be part of something bigger than myself. I've already started the enlistment process, and I'm meeting with a recruiter tomorrow to go over the details. I'm nervous, but also kind of excited. For the first time in a long time, I feel like I'm taking control of my life, instead of just letting things happen to me. I know it won't be easy, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready to do something that matters, to push myself and see what I'm really capable of. And who knows, maybe this is exactly what I've been looking for all along. Thank you to everyone who took the time to comment on my last post. Your words gave me the courage to take this leap. I don't know what the future holds, but for the first time in a long time, I'm excited to find out. Here's some top comments. That's a massive step, and I admire your courage. Joining the army is definitely going to be a challenge, but it sounds like exactly what you need to shake things up. It might be tough at first, but it could give you the discipline, purpose, and community that you've been craving. Keep us updated on how things go, and remember, you're not alone in this. Here's another opinion from the comments. This is such a brave move. Not everyone has the guts to completely turn their life around like this. The army will give you a fresh start and a new perspective on life. You'll be pushed to your limits, but I think you'll find a strength within yourself that you didn't know was there. Good luck, and I hope this brings you the fulfillment you're looking for. Let's hear one more. I'm really impressed by your decision. It's not easy to take such a big leap, especially when things have been rough. The army will definitely test you, but it could also be the beginning of something great. You're choosing to fight for a better future, and that's inspiring. Stay strong, and don't hesitate to reach out if you ever need support. Update 2 weeks later. Just a quick update for everyone. I've officially finished all the paperwork, and it's really happening. I'm shipping off in a week. The past 2 weeks have been a whirlwind of emotions, from nervousness to excitement, and everything in between. It feels surreal that in just a few days my life is going to change completely. I've been packing up my apartment, saying goodbye to friends, and trying to mentally prepare myself for what's coming. It's been overwhelming, but there's also a strange sense of peace, knowing that I'm taking this step. I've been reading up on what to expect during basic training, and while I know it's going to be tough, I'm ready for the challenge. I won't have much time to post once I'm in, but I'll try to update whenever I can. Thank you again to everyone who supported me through this decision. Your encouragement has meant the world to me, and it's given me the strength to move forward. Here's to new beginnings. Wish me luck. Update 2 months later. It's been a whirlwind, but I'm thrilled to share that I've officially graduated from basic training. The past 2 months have been some of the toughest of my life, both physically and mentally. I can't even begin to describe how grueling it was, but honestly, it was also one of the most rewarding experiences I've ever had. There were days when I didn't think I could keep going. The early mornings, the intense drills, and the constant pressure pushed me to my limits. But I also discovered a strength in myself that I didn't know existed. Every time I felt like quitting, I thought about where I was before all of this, and it pushed me to keep going. The sense of accomplishment I feel now is indescribable. I've learned so much, not just about the military, but about myself. I've made some amazing friends along the way, and we've supported each other through every obstacle. Now that basic training is behind me, I'm looking forward to what comes next. It feels like a whole new chapter of my life is just beginning, and for the first time in a long time, I'm genuinely excited about the future. Update 3 years later. It's been a while since I last posted, and I can hardly believe how much has changed since then. After graduating from basic training, training, I continued my journey in the Army, and it turned out to be the best decision I've ever made, not just for my career, but for my personal life as well. 3 years later, I'm now married to the most amazing man I met while serving. We started off as friends, bonding over our shared experiences in the military, but it didn't take long for us to realize that we were meant for each other. He's been my rock through the ups and downs of Army life, and I couldn't imagine going through any of it without him by my side. And here's the biggest news: I'm pregnant. We're expecting our first child, and I couldn't be more thrilled and a little nervous, if I'm being honest. It's crazy to think about where I was just a few years ago, feeling lost and unsure of my future, and now I'm about to start a family with the love of my life. Life has taken some unexpected turns, but I'm so grateful for where I've ended up. The Army not only gave me a purpose, but also led me to the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. We're excited for this next chapter, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for our little family. We're already thinking about what life will be like once the baby arrives, and it's honestly surreal. I never pictured myself as someone who would end up in the Army, let alone married with a child on the way. But now I can't imagine it any other way. It feels like everything that's happened, all the struggles and the heartache, were leading me to this moment. The Army has its challenges, but it's also given me so much discipline, resilience, and a sense of belonging. But more than anything, it brought me to my husband, and now our future together. We've been discussing how we'll balance our careers with raising a child, and while it's a bit daunting, we're both committed to making it work. We've started setting up the nursery, and every little step makes it feel more real. My husband is over the moon. He's already talking about teaching our kid everything from sports to how to change a tire, and I love seeing him so excited. It's heartwarming to think about the family we're creating, one that's rooted in love, respect, and all the lessons we've learned through our service. As for me, I'm just trying to soak it all in. I've come a long way from where I was 3 years ago, and while life is still full of uncertainties, I'm more confident than ever that I can face whatever comes my way. I'm surrounded by love and support, and I'm about to embark on the biggest adventure of my life, motherhood. So here's to new beginnings, and to all the twists and turns that brought me here. If you're reading this and feeling like you're stuck in a dark place, just know that things can and do get better. Sometimes, life has a way of surprising you in the most wonderful ways. Update: 4 more years later. It's been a wild ride since my last update, and I can hardly believe how much life has changed. I'm now the proud mom of a beautiful 3-year-old daughter, and we have another baby on the way. After a lot of soul-searching and discussions with my husband, I decided to leave the Army about a year ago. It wasn't an easy decision, but it was the right one for our growing family. Transitioning out of the military has been a big adjustment. I miss the camaraderie and the sense of purpose that came with serving, but I'm also grateful for the time I get to spend with my daughter and preparing for our new baby. My husband is still in the service, and while balancing our different roles has its challenges, we're making it work. I've been reflecting a lot lately on how much my life has changed over the past 7 years. It feels like a lifetime ago that I was stuck in that dead-end job, feeling lost and hopeless. I never imagined back then that I would end up here married, with a family, and so much to look forward to. There have been tough times, of course. The challenges of military life, the stress of leaving a career I loved, and the ups and downs of parenthood. But through it all, I've learned so much about resilience, love, and what really matters in life. I'm no longer that person who felt trapped by circumstances. Now, I feel like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Looking back, I'm amazed at how far I've come. If someone had told me 7 years ago that I'd be here with a loving husband, a beautiful daughter, and another little one on the way, I wouldn't have believed them. But life has a funny way of surprising you, and I'm so incredibly grateful for the path I ended up on. Thank you to everyone who has followed my journey and offered support along the way. Your encouragement helped me find the strength to keep going, even when things seemed impossible. Now, I'm looking forward to the next chapter, whatever that might bring. Here's the next comment. Wow. What an incredible journey. It's amazing to see how much your life has changed and how you've embraced all the ups and downs. Leaving the service must have been a tough decision, but it sounds like you found peace and happiness in this new chapter. Your story is so inspiring, and it just goes to show that things really can turn around, even when it seems like there's no way out. Wishing you all the best with the new baby on the way. Here's another opinion from the comments. I'm so happy to hear how far you've come. Your story is a testament to the power of resilience and never giving up. It's clear that you found so much joy in your family, and I love how you're reflecting on all the growth you've experienced. Life can be so unpredictable, but you've handled everything with such grace. Congratulations on your growing family, and here's to all the wonderful things ahead. Let's hear one more. Your journey has been nothing short of inspiring. From feeling lost and stuck to building a beautiful family and finding your purpose, what a transformation. It's heartwarming to see how much love and joy you found, and I can only imagine how exciting the future is going to be with another little one on the way. Thank you for sharing your story with us, and I hope the next chapter is even more amazing. Here are some top comments. Your journey has been nothing short of inspiring. The way you've transformed your life from feeling lost and unsure to building a beautiful family is truly amazing. Joining the Army was a brave move, and it's clear it brought you not only a sense of purpose but also so much happiness. It's heartwarming to see how far you've come, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you. Here's the next comment. This is such a powerful story. You've shown that even when life feels hopeless, there's always a way forward. Your courage to join the Army and make such a drastic change is inspiring, and it's incredible to see how it's all paid off. Now, with a family and a new chapter ahead, it seems like you're exactly where you're meant to be. Best best of luck with everything. Let's hear one more. What a beautiful and inspiring journey you've had. From the tough times to the moments of joy, it's clear that you've grown so much. The Army gave you a new path, and now you're building a life filled with love and purpose. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished, and best wishes for the future, especially with the new baby on the way.